Are you curious about why some ideas spread like wildfire while others fade away? In Contagious, Why Things Catch On, Jonah Berger breaks down the science of why things go viral. This book is divided into 6 easy-to-read chapters, each focusing on a key principle that makes content shareable. Brought to your screen by Booksummary, the aim of this summary is to help readers understand the magic behind viral marketing. Whether you're a business owner, marketer, or just someone interested in social trends, this summary provides practical insights and real-world examples to show you how to make your ideas stick. With Berger's engaging writing style and clear explanations, Contagious is a must-read for anyone looking to make their message spread. Simply hit the like button, ring a bell, and subscribe to Booksummary to continue. Chapter 1 of Contagious by Jonah Berger is titled Social Currency. So, what's social currency? It's the idea that people talk about things that make them look good. When we share something impressive or exclusive, we feel like insiders, and this boosts our social status. Imagine you know a secret that makes you look cool when you share it. That's social currency in action. Berger explains that people talk about what stands out. If something is surprising, novel, or just plain interesting, it's more likely to be shared. Think about the last time you shared a fun fact or a cool new app with your friends. You probably did it because it made you seem smart or ahead of the curve. From Chapter 1, we learn that if you want your idea or product to catch on, make people feel good about sharing it. Give them something worth talking about, something that makes them look smart, cool, or in the know. Chapter 2 is titled Triggers. Berger explains how everyday cues can influence our thoughts and actions. Triggers are stimuli that prompt people to think about related things. For example, hearing the word peanut butter might make you think of jelly. Berger explains that for something to go viral, it needs to stay top of mind. If people are frequently reminded of your product or idea, they're more likely to talk about it. A good example is the song Friday by Rebecca Black. It became a viral hit because it was constantly triggered every week. To make your idea or product contagious, you need to associate it with common triggers. Berger gives the example of Kit Kat's successful Have a Kit Kat campaign, which linked the candy bar with coffee breaks, a daily routine for many people. From Chapter 2, we learn that to make your ideas spread, you need to link them to triggers that keep them top of mind. By understanding and leveraging these everyday cues, you can ensure that your product or message is talked about again and again. Chapter 3 is all about emotion. Berger tells us that emotions play a huge role in why we share things. When we feel something strongly, whether it's happiness, anger, or surprise, we're more likely to talk about it and share it with others. Why? Because emotions create a connection. They make us feel alive and help us bond with others. When something triggers our emotions, we want to share that experience. Think about the last time you shared a funny video or a touching story. You did it because it made you feel something, right? Berger explains that high arousal emotions like excitement, amusement, and anger drive sharing. Both positive and negative emotions can drive sharing, but they need to be high arousal. A cute kitten video? Shareable. A news story that makes you angry? Also shareable. From Chapter 3, we learn that emotions are powerful drivers of sharing. If you want your ideas to catch on, make people feel something. Tap into those high arousal emotions, and you'll see your content spread like wildfire. Chapter 4 of Contagious by Jonah Berger titled Public, focuses on the idea that if something is built to show, it's built to grow. Berger emphasizes that when people see others doing something, they're more likely to do it themselves. He explains why making your product or idea more visible can significantly boost its chances of becoming contagious. Berger tells us that people tend to imitate what they see. If others see your product or behavior, they're more likely to adopt it. This is why it's essential to make your product or idea as visible as possible. Social proof is a powerful driver of behavior. When people see others using a product, they assume it's good and want to try it themselves. Berger suggests finding ways to make private behaviors public. For instance, the famous Movember campaign encouraged men to grow mustaches to raise awareness for men's health issues. This visible change sparked conversations and spread the message widely. From Chapter 4, we learn the importance of making your product or idea visible to the public. By leveraging visibility, you can create social proof and encourage more people to adopt your product or behavior. If it's built to show, it's built to grow. In Chapter 5, Berger discusses practical value. He explains how useful information tends to be shared more frequently because people love to help others. When we find something that can save time, money, or effort, we feel compelled to share it with our friends and family. People share things that offer practical value. If something is helpful, it's more likely to be passed along. This is why tips, how-tos, and guides are so popular. To make something seem valuable, you need to highlight its benefits. Use concrete numbers and comparisons to show how much time or money someone can save. Presenting information in a way that's easy to digest increases its shareability. Lists, infographics, and step-by-step guides are particularly effective. Sometimes, the best practical value comes from unexpected places. Unique and surprising tips can make the content even more engaging and shareable. From Chapter 5, we learn that people love sharing useful information because it helps others and makes them feel good. By creating content that is genuinely helpful and easy to understand, we can increase the chances that it will be shared widely. Show people how they can benefit, and they'll be eager to share your content. In the final chapter of Contagious by Jonah Berger, Chapter 6, Berger introduces the concept of stories. He explains that stories are powerful tools for sharing information because they are easy to remember and engaging. People love telling and hearing stories, which makes them perfect for spreading ideas. People don't just share facts, they share stories. These stories often contain valuable information embedded within them. For example, if you hear a story about a friend finding a great deal, the underlying message is about where to get a good bargain. For a story to spread, it needs to be both interesting and useful. Berger gives the example of the Trojan Horse effect, where the core message is wrapped in an engaging narrative. Stories that evoke emotions, whether it's happiness, surprise, or even sadness, are more likely to be shared. Emotional resonance makes a story memorable and worth passing along. People love sharing stories that offer practical value. If a story provides tips, hacks, or useful advice, it's more likely to be shared. Berger emphasizes that businesses can use storytelling to make their products or services more relatable and shareable. By embedding their message within a compelling story, companies can reach a wider audience. From Chapter 6, we learn that stories are incredibly powerful in spreading ideas because they are engaging, emotional, and practical. Whether you're trying to market a product, share an important message, or just entertain, wrapping your content in a compelling story can make it much more contagious. In conclusion, Contagious, Why Things Catch On, Jonah Berger teaches us why some ideas and products become popular while others don't. He breaks it down into 6 key principles: social currency, triggers, emotion, public visibility, practical value, and stories. By understanding and using these principles, we can make our ideas spread. Whether you're a marketer, a business owner, or just someone with a message to share, these insights can help you make a bigger impact. Making something contagious is about making it shareable and memorable. Keep these principles in mind, and you'll be on your way to making your ideas catch on. Thank you for staying till the end. To receive more engaging and insightful updates from our channel, click the subscribe button to subscribe to Book Ginger.